Now it's time, snuggle up, little one. Hold me tight, snuggle up, day is done.
It's bedtime with Barney all over the world. Bedtime with Barney for all boys and girls.
Oh, I love story time. Now it's time, snuggle up, little one. Let me read just for you. You're the one.
It's bedtime with Barney, so come gather round. Bedtime with Barney.
And we're story bound. Hi, boys and girls. This is your friend Barney, and I got another fun story just for you. Do you get excited about birthday parties? Oh, I know I do. I love to see all those happy, smiling faces when it's time to blow out the candles on the birthday cake. Oh, boy, is that great! And that's what our story is about, a birthday cake. Sound like fun? Good. Let's get nice and cozy and relax. Okay? Here we go. Once upon a time, a mother rabbit lived with her 3 young bunny children, Susie, Bobby, and little Cindy, in their underground home in the woods. One night, the children were in their pajamas, waiting for their mother to tuck them into bed.
Now, children, I want you to get a good night's sleep because tomorrow is a very special day.
Why is tomorrow a special day, Mama? Is the circus coming to town? Is it Halloween?
Oh, no, little Cindy. Tomorrow is Susie's birthday. Your big sister is going to turn 6 years old tomorrow. We're going to have a birthday party for her.
That's right, Cindy. All of our favorite animal friends from the forest have been invited to help me celebrate my 6th birthday. Oh boy, I can't wait. Is Susie going to have a birthday cake, Mama?
She certainly is, Bobby. I made a great big carrot cake for your sister's birthday.
Hooray! I love carrot cake. It's my favorite. Can I have a piece right now?
Ah, but remember, Bobby, carrot cake is also your sister's favorite, and it is her birthday. So, no, Bobby, you can't have a piece of birthday cake right now. Susie's birthday isn't until tomorrow, and anyway, right now, it's time for bed.
Oh, Mama, but I love carrot cake. Pretty please?
Sorry, Bobby, but you must wait until tomorrow's birthday party, and when your birthday comes, you can have a carrot cake of your very own.
But Mama, I want a cake now. I wish it was my birthday.
Oh, Bobby, don't be in such a hurry to grow up. Now off to bed with you and get some sleep. Good night, Bobby.
Good night, Mama.
Susie and little Cindy fell asleep as soon as their heads hit the pillows. But Bobby was having trouble keeping his mind off that birthday cake. He waited patiently for his mother to go to sleep. Then he tiptoed into the kitchen, where he found the beautiful carrot cake sitting on the counter. It was covered with fancy frosting, and there were 6 candles on top of it. Bobby was about to break off a tiny piece, just for a taste, when he was startled to find little Cindy standing right behind him.
What are you doing here, Bobby? Shh. I'm just looking at Susie's birthday cake. That's all. You aren't gonna eat Susie's cake now, are you? Shh. Cindy, go back to sleep. I'll be in bed in a few minutes.
But Bobby didn't go back to bed. He waited until he was sure that Cindy was asleep, and then he cut a teeny-weeny slice from Susie's birthday cake.
No one will ever see that. I love carrot cake.
Bobby just couldn't stop eating that carrot cake. Every time Bobby finished eating one slice of cake, he cut another. But as he ate, a strange thing was happening. Every time Bobby swallowed another piece of cake, he grew bigger and bigger. Eventually, he grew so big that his pajamas burst at the seams. And as he kept eating and getting bigger, he found he couldn't move very well. His legs and his paws felt very heavy. Bobby thought this was because he was tired, but then he noticed that he couldn't see very well, and it even hurt a little when he tried to twitch his nose. Finally, after eating another small slice of birthday cake, he pushed the plate aside and stumbled out of the kitchen. On his way to the bedroom, Bobby passed a long mirror. His eyes opened wide as he stared at himself. He could hardly believe what he was seeing.
Oh my goodness. What happened to me? My fur is wrinkled. My long ears are drooping. My whiskers have turned gray. I've turned into an old bunny. Oh dear. Oh dear. Maybe Mama was right. Maybe I have been in too much of a hurry to grow up. Oh, what will I do? I can't let Mama and Susie and Cindy see me like this. I got to get out of here.
Bobby went out of the house and slowly hopped into the forest, where he woke up his friends, Gladys Duck and Gregory Gopher. They didn't recognize him at first because he looked more like an old grandpa rabbit than their 4-year-old friend.
Bobby, is that really you? Yes, Gladys. It's me.
My word, Bobby. What happened?
I don't know, Gregory. I was eating Susie's birthday cake, and suddenly I began to grow up very quickly. And then I began to grow old.
But Bobby, why were you eating Susie's birthday cake tonight? Her birthday isn't until tomorrow. That's right, Gladys. We are invited to her party tomorrow.
I know I shouldn't have eaten the cake, Gregory. Mama told me not to. Now Susie will be sad, and Mama will never forgive me. And look at me. Oh, Gladys, what can I do?
You must go home and tell the truth. Tell your mother and your sisters exactly what you did and what has happened. They love you.
So, Bobby went slowly and unhappily home. To his surprise, Bobby found that his mother and his sister Susie were wide awake, looking for him.
Oh, Bobby, we've been so worried, but Bobby, what has happened to you?
Mama, I'm so sorry I ate the cake.
So it was you who ate the cake. Oh, Bobby, that was such a foolish thing to do. But come here. I'm just glad you've come home safely.
Mama, there's still a tiny slice of that birthday cake left. Can you put a candle on it for me and light it?
Of course, Susie, sweetheart.
Mama Rabbit put the candle into the small piece of cake. She lit the candle and it burned brightly. Susie closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and blew out the candle. Suddenly, Bobby's whiskers turned from gray to brown. He began to get smaller until he was his own 4-year-old bunny size again. His legs and his paws no longer hurt, and he wasn't tired anymore.
I'm 4 years old again! How did that happen? My birthday wish. You know, before you blow the candles on a birthday cake, you're supposed to make a wish. So, I wished for you to be my own sweet 4-year-old brother that I love.
Oh, thank you, Susie. I am so sorry about eating your cake. And I'm so sorry, Mama, that I didn't listen to you.
Well, I think you've learned something, Bobby. Now off you go, the two of you, and get some sleep. We have lots to do tomorrow. I'll wake you up early, Bobby. You are going to help me bake another birthday cake for Susie.
The end. Oh, I love happy endings. And I hope Bobby's lesson has taught us all something. You know, it's fun to grow up, but it's also a lot of fun being little. So let's enjoy it. Ooh, right now, I think what I'd like is a good night's sleep. So snuggle up in your pillow, close your eyes, and dream about how special your tomorrow will be. Time to sleep, time to dream, little one. Close your eyes, covers up, night has come.
It's bedtime with Barney.
Let's turn out the light.
Bedtime with Barney.
I love you, good night. Now it's time, snuggle up, little one. Hold me tight, snuggle up, day is done.
It's bedtime with Barney all over the world. Bedtime with Barney for all boys and girls.
Oh, I love story time. Now it's time, snuggle up, little one. Let me read just for you. You're the one.
It's bedtime with Barney, so come gather round. Bedtime with Barney.
And we're story bound. Hello, boys and girls. This is your friend Barney, and I'm so happy to be with you again because you're my friend. First, why don't we make up a bedtime story? Let's call our story Nighty Night Time. Are you all cozy and cuddly and ready to use your imagination? Good, 'cause here we go. Once upon a nighty night time. Nighty night time is a very special time, and you know a lot about nighty night time, don't you? What things do you do at nighty night time? Will you take your blankie and special toy and close your eyes and yawn? But first, you put on your jammies, and next you brush your teeth, and then you wash your face, and sometimes you take a bath, and you, oh boy, you already know a lot about nighty night time. Okay, let's take all the things you know how to do and put them together to make up the nighty night game. Let's not forget anything. Are you ready? Goody. Now, let's imagine I'm at your house and we're walking down the hall to your bathroom. You can lead the way. Here we are. Oh, shh. I hear someone in your bathroom. Who do you think it is? Let's go find out who it is. Hello? Hello? Oh, the door's open, so I'll peek in. Oh, look, it's our friends Jack and Jill. You know Jack and Jill from the nursery rhyme? They're in your bathroom.
Barney! Barney! Hello, Barney. Look, Mommy. Barney's here.
Hello, Barney.
Hello, everyone. You look very, very busy.
We're doing nighty-night things. Can you stay with us, Barney?
When you're here, we have so much fun, Barney.
And all my friends who are listening can stay too?
Oh, yes, Barney. Everybody can stay in our bathroom. Mommy always says, the more the better.
Thank you, Barney. We'd love to have you stay, and your friends are welcome to stay too.
Do you want to stay and visit Jack and Jill with me? Yes? Oh, goody. They can be in our nighty-night game too, can't they? Oh, boy, oh, boy. What do we do first?
First, we get the bathtub ready. So I'll fill the tub, not too hot and not too cold. Jack and Jill, it's time to get in the tub now.
Let's get in the tub. Very carefully.
What shall we wash first?
When I get in, I'll wash my hands.
Oh, yes, the hands do a lot of things. What else do we wash?
We wash our mouth and chin and nose and toes. I wash my toes only on bath night.
Jack, I hope your fat little toes are ready to be washed, because tonight is bath night for you too.
What about the boo-boo on my elbow? It hurts when it gets wet.
Ooh, ouch, that is a big red boo-boo. I have a great idea. Try to keep your elbow out of the water, just as a duck holds up its wing.
Hold my elbow up high. Like this, Barney?
That's just perfect.
Jack looks like he's going to fly away.
Okay, Jack, time for you to get in the tub.
Oh, having a bath is lots of fun, isn't it? What toys do you put in the bath? Squeaky toys? A motorboat? Dollies and their clothes to be scrubbed?
We love the bath.
Now let's wash everything else. In between the toes, behind your ears, around your neck, under each arm.
Jack and Jill, tonight we wash our hair too.
Oh boy, don't you just love clean hair? Shining hair, hair that smells like flowers in the rain.
I do. But sometimes I get shampoo in my eyes, Barney, and it stings.
Oh, I have an idea how you can make clean hair without stings. First, you make your hair wet all over, and then put some shampoo on it and rub very carefully. Would you like to make mountains? It's easy to make mountains in your shampooy hair. Push your hair high up, up, up. Oh boy, there's a shampoo mountain on top of your head.
Jill has long hair and she can make a shampoo mountain as tall as a chair. I'm going to make 2 mountains on my head.
Oh, that's great. Oh, now it's time to rinse the shampoo mountains away. Here comes the clean water.
Now we'll put a washcloth over your eyes, and I'll pour water over your head to rinse off.
Let's imagine your hair is under a gushing waterfall. Close your eyes and hold on to your washcloth. Now, take a deep breath, like that, and hold it until the water is gone. See? No water in your nose. That was super-duper. Now you have beautiful clean hair.
How do I know my hair is clean?
Well, clean hair squeaks.
Time to come out of the tub, children. Carefully.
Ooh, it's so easy to slip on the wet floor. Oh, oh, there now. You're safe and sound on the bath mat, wrapped in towels and looking like little butterfly cocoons.
Hello? Is this a nighty-night party I hear in the bathroom?
Daddy's home. Hello, Daddy.
Hello, dear. You're just in time to join us.
Where's the hair towel? Here it is. Let's rub-a-dub-dub. Your hair looks so clean. Okay, that's it. Now turn around and let me dry the bag. Great. We're all done. Your hair looks so clean. Okay, that's it. Now turn around and let me dry the bag. Great. We're all done.
Oh, look at you. You're all nice and dry and in your jammies. What's the next thing we do in our nighty-night game?
We brush our teeth. We squeeze our favorite toothpaste onto our toothbrush and tickle our teeth. Tickle, tickle, tickle. I can't. I have a boo-boo on my elbow, and it hurts to move my arm.
Well, I know that boo-boos can really hurt. Will it make you feel better if we brush our teeth together?
Yes!
Glasses filled?
Yes!
Toothbrushes ready?
Yes!
Toothbrush march!
Okay!
Top teeth outside all around. Brush, 2, 3, 4. Top teeth inside all around. Brush, 2, 3, 4. Bottom teeth outside all around. Brush, 2, 3, 4. Bottom teeth inside all around. Brush, 2, 3, 4. Toothbrush, halt! Race at ease.
That was fun. Mommy, Daddy, look at our clean, white, smiling teeth.
Great job.
Those teeth are so sparkling and bright, I think I'd better put my sunglasses on.
Oh, Daddy.
And your teeth feel so happy after you brush them. You can tell, because when they're happy, they tingle. Oh, look at you. Our nighty-night game made you look brand new. I wonder, did we do everything? We had a bath.
And we
made shampoo mountains.
And a waterfall rinsed them away.
And then we dried our hair.
And we did the toothbrush march.
Our jammies are on.
Uh-oh, there's just one thing left to listen to.
Story time!
Nighty-night time is the best time to hear a favorite story.
My favorite storybook is Mother Goose. Can you read it to us, please?
Oh, I'd love to, but I know your mommy and daddy are waiting to read you a nighty-night story, and it's time for me to go. I think my listening friends are ready to go too.
Thank you for staying, Barney. We learned many new things from your nighty-night game.
Yes, and we learned lots of funny things to do, too. Thank you.
See, I told you Barney is lots of fun. Thank you, Barney.
We love you, Barney. Nighty-night.
Nighty-night.
And I love you too. All of you. Our nighty-night game is over for now, but we'll do it again soon, won't we? How about tomorrow night? I can't wait. So I'll just say, nighty-night for now, and sweet dreams. Time to sleep, time to dream, little one. Close your eyes, covers up, night has come.
It's bedtime with Barney.
Let's turn out the light.
Bedtime with Barney.
I love you, good night. Now it's time, snuggle up, little one. Hold me tight, snuggle up, day is done.
It's bedtime with Barney all over the world. Bedtime with Barney for all boys and girls.
Oh, I love story time. Now it's time, snuggle up, little one. Let me read just for you. You're the one.
It's bedtime with Barney, so come gather round. Bedtime with Barney.
And we're story bound. Hi, boys and girls. This is your friend Barney, and I've got another fun story to share with you. I'll bet a lot of you have seen ducks swimming in the water. Some of you may even have little rubber duckies to share baths with. But can you imagine a duck that didn't want to be in the water? Well, that's what our story's about. Want to know why? Well, let's get nice and comfy cozy and find out. Ready? Good, 'cause here we go. Once upon a time, on a beautiful spring morning, a mother duck stood at the edge of her favorite pond. A pond, boys and girls, is a place where ducks like to swim. A pond is a very big pool of water that sometimes has trees and grass and flowers growing all around it. Now, this pond was so beautiful. The water was so blue and clean. The tall green grass on the ground near the water bent gently as the wind blew against it. And as the sun continued to rise high in the clear blue sky, the mother duck became so happy she flapped her wings, flew above the pond, and then jumped right into the water, having a wonderful time.
What a beautiful day for a swim. It's sad that my little ducklings aren't here in the water with me. I'm going to go back home and fetch my little darlings.
The mother duck returned to her home in the nearby woods, where her 3 young ducklings were just waking up. When she told them about the fun time she had just had swimming in the pond, the three little ducklings became very excited, especially Teddy, the smallest one.
Can we go now, Mommy? Can we go swimming this morning?
Of course we can, Teddy. Now follow me, children. It's such a pretty day that I think it's best to walk to the water where we will swim. That way, we'll be able to see and smell all of nature's wonders, the leaves, the grasses, the flowers, and our animal friends.
The mother duck and her ducklings waddled through the woods to their favorite swimming area. They were getting very close to the water when a bird flying just above them, a great big blackbird with a shiny orange beak and big black wings, called out to little Teddy.
Where are you going, little duckling? My mommy is taking me, my brother, and my sister for a swim.
A swim? But why would you want to swim?
Because I'm a duck and ducks are supposed to swim.
But you're also a bird, and birds are supposed to fly. If you were a real bird, you wouldn't have to swim in the water. You would fly over it instead.
But I am a real bird.
Then why aren't you flying over the pond?
Poor Teddy. He kept walking toward the water, but a little more slowly than before. His mother, brother, and sister were now ahead of him and almost at the pond when a red-breasted robin flew above Teddy's path. The robin called out to Teddy, who was feeling sad and confused and needed a friend.
Hello, little duckling. Where are you going today?
Oh, hi there, Robin. I'm walking to the pond with my mommy, my brother, and my sister. We're going to go for a nice, cool swim.
You're going to the pond to do what?
I'm going to the pond to swim.
But why?
Because I like to swim. Ducks are supposed to swim.
Well, birds are supposed to fly. And you are a bird, aren't you?
Well, yes.
Then why would you take such a long time swimming across the pond when flying across it is so much faster? Besides, flying is fun. There are so many things you can see when you're flying high in the sky. Just watch me.
And away he flew. The robin flew over the pond and was soon out of the little duckling's sight. Now little Teddy was very sad. He wasn't sure what to do.
I love to swim. I really want to dip my feathers into the water. I want to be a good duck, but the robin and the blackbird are right. I am a bird, and if other birds want to fly instead of swim, why do I want to swim instead of fly?
Teddy sat down at the edge of the water and stared at his mother, brother, and sister, who had already begun swimming in the water and were having just a super duper time. As Teddy watched his family in the pond, a bluebird swooped down from the sky and asked him what was bothering him.
Oh, hi, Bluebird. I was going to join my mommy, my brother, and my sister for a swim in the pond.
Oh, I never will understand why you ducks enjoy swimming so much. Flying is so much fun. Birds were meant to fly, not swim.
At that very moment, a bright red fox jumped out from behind the bushes and reached for Teddy and the bluebird. Oh boy, did that bluebird have to hurry to get away from the fox. The bluebird just made it, flying just above the fox's nose.
You stay away from me, Fox. Please, leave me alone.
Meanwhile, Teddy plopped into the water and watched the fox try to grab the bluebird, who was so frightened that many of his feathers fell to the ground when he rushed to get away from the fox. Because he had lost so many feathers, the bluebird could no longer fly very far or very high. He was afraid that he could fall into the mouth of the hungry fox, who wanted to eat him for dinner.
Oh, somebody please help me. All this flying is making me tired. The fox will get me for sure if I don't get any help. Oh, Blackbird, can't you do something to help me?
But the blackbird could not help. He too was growing tired from flying and trying to stay away from the fox.
Oh, Robin, can you help me? Please? I'm tired and scared that the fox will catch me and eat me for dinner.
But the robin, like the blackbird, was also tired from flying and keeping away from the fox. And he was scared, too. The fox was certain he would catch the bluebird, and soon. But Teddy had an idea.
I know what I'll do. Foxes can't swim as fast as ducks. If I can get the fox to come into the water, he won't be fast enough to catch me. And if the fox chases me in the water, the blackbird, robin, and bluebird will have time to fly to safety. Hey, fox, I'll bet you can't catch me.
Who said that?
Over here, in the water. I'll bet you can't catch me.
Oh, yeah? We'll see about that.
Teddy was right. The fox could not catch him. He could not swim as fast as a duck. After a short while, the fox gave up, swam to the edge of the pond, got out, and went home. Teddy swam to his mother, brother, and sister, and the blackbird, robin, and bluebird sat in a tree and waved at the brave little duckling.
Why, Teddy, my brave little duckling, you're a hero.
No, Mommy, I'm just a little duck who likes to swim. I'm not special.
Teddy, everyone is special. And today, there is nobody any more special than you.
The end. Teddy's mother is so right, boys and girls. Everyone is special. And we should be proud of the special things we do that make each of us just a little bit different from one another. But I know one thing we all share. All boys and girls need to get a good night's sleep if we're going to play tomorrow. So snuggle up and pull your blanket right up under your chin and say goodnight. Time to sleep, time to dream, little one. Close your eyes, covers up, night has come.
It's bedtime with Barney.
Let's turn out the light.
Bedtime with Barney.
I love you, good night. Now it's time, snuggle up, little one. Hold me tight, snuggle up, day is done.
It's bedtime with Barney all over the world. Bedtime with Barney for all boys and girls.
Oh, I love story time. Now it's time, snuggle up, little one. Let me read just for you. You're the one.
It's bedtime with Barney, so come gather round.
Bedtime with Barney.
And we're story bound. Hi there, girls and boys. This is your friend Barney, and I've been wondering about something. Have any of you ever heard a kitty go meow? Sure you have. And I'll bet some of you have heard a dog bark. Well, I've got a story just for you. It's about the sounds that some of our favorite animals make. But you have to use your imagination. Is everyone comfy cozy? Good. Then here we go. Once upon a time, the circus came to a small town where a young mouse lived. the mouse loved the circus because he loved seeing all the different animals. The elephants with their long trunks, the tigers with their bright stripes, and the little monkeys with their long curly tails. But this mouse also loved to sleep. He didn't seem to mind listening to the lions' roars, the horses' neighs, or the clowns honking their horns. But there was one tiny noise that did keep the poor little mouse from falling asleep. Have you ever had that happen?
Chirp, chirp, chirp. That's all I've heard since the circus rolled into town. How's a poor mouse supposed to get any sleep around here?
The mouse decided he would ask the cricket to be a little quieter.
Hey, Cricket, can you hold down the chirping? It's nighttime and I need to sleep. All that chirping is keeping me awake.
I'm sorry my chirping is bothering you. I don't mean any harm. But you see, chirping at night is what we crickets do best. In fact, after a long day working with the magicians in the circus, nighttime is the only time I have to chirp. I'm really sorry, but I just can't help myself.
Well, try to be quieter, please. If you don't, there's going to be trouble.
And having said that, the mouse walked away to his little bed and crawled in. But the moment he closed his eyes, the cricket's chirping got louder and louder.
That's it. I've had enough. I can't imagine a sound I hate more than that chirping noise. How could anybody stand it? Well, I think it's time to visit that cricket again.
Now that mouse was really mad. He stormed right up to the cricket. But the cricket was as friendly as ever.
What are you doing here, Mouse? I thought you were going home to bed.
Who could sleep with all this noise? Can't you please be quieter?
But I am being quiet. Well, as quiet as a cricket can be. I can't help it that I chirp. That's what crickets are supposed to do.
But I hate that chirping noise. To me, it's the most annoying noise anyone could imagine. You better stop it right now or you'll really be sorry.
But...
I'm warning you, please stop chirping. You'll really be sorry if you don't.
But I can't stop chirping. Besides, the magicians from the circus like to hear me chirp.
Well, I don't. I can't stand to listen to another chirp.
And with that, the mouse grabbed the poor little cricket and swallowed it. The mouse smiled and walked back to his bed, but he still couldn't sleep right away. He didn't feel very good about eating the poor cricket, and he wondered what the cricket had been doing with the circus magicians. Well, I'll tell you, boys and girls, this was no ordinary cricket. It was a magic cricket. As the mouse learned the next morning when he jumped out of bed.
What a beautiful morning. Maybe I'll go watch the circus today, but first I should... What was that? It sounded like it was coming from... It sounded like it came from... me. But that can't be. Mice don't chirp like crickets.
Every time the little mouse opened his mouth, he chirped. He didn't know why he chirped, but he knew he couldn't stop. And the more he chirped, the more he realized that he had not eaten just any cricket. He had eaten a magic cricket. The mouse had lost his own voice. Whenever he opened his mouth, the only sound to be heard was the cricket's voice. But now he had another problem. The neighborhood cat had always been the mouse's friend, until now.
What on earth is that chirping noise? It's driving me crazy. Is that you, Mouse?
The mouse tried to answer, but all he could do was chirp.
Hey, Mouse, I've been up all night and I need to get some sleep. Would you please stop making that terrible chirping noise? If you don't, you'll be sorry. I tried to be friendly about this, but
The cat swallowed the mouse. Oh boy. The cat was sorry to have eaten the mouse, but the cat just couldn't stand to hear the chirping noise anymore. But you know what happened when the cat opened her mouth again? And that one little chirp woke up the dog that guarded the elephant's tent.
Hey, cat! Is that you making that silly chirping noise? I hate that noise. I don't mind it coming from a cricket, but I don't want to hear it coming from a cat.
The dog's complaining woke up one of the elephants.
Excuse me, dog, but what are you going to do? You aren't going to eat that cat, are you?
I might.
Oh, fighting never settled anything. You can't be angry just because of the way someone sounds.
The dog knew the elephant was right, and so did the cat. The cat started to nod his head in agreement when an amazing thing happened. The mouse jumped out of the cat's mouth.
My voice is back. I sound like a cat again. Oh, I'll never complain about someone's voice again.
The mouse nodded his head in agreement when another amazing thing happened. The cricket jumped out of the mouse's mouth.
I've got my own voice back. Oh, Cricket, I'll never complain or make fun of your voice again.
Thank you, Mouse.
And they all walked away together, friends once again. Each one was glad to be and sound like themselves again. The end. Oh boy, that turned out to be a happy story. And what a good lesson to learn. Everyone has their own voice and sound. We're all different, but that doesn't matter. We still should be nice to one another. And now it's time for you to put your head on your pillow and think nice, nice, quiet thoughts. Time to sleep, time to dream, little one. Close your eyes, covers up, night has come.
It's bedtime with Barney.
Let's turn out the light.
Bedtime with Barney.
Shh. I love you, good night. Now it's time, snuggle up, little one. Hold me tight, snuggle up, day is done.
It's bedtime with Barney all over the world. Bedtime with Barney for all boys and girls.
Oh, I love story time. Now it's time, snuggle up, little one. Let me read just for you, you're the one.
It's bedtime with Barney, so come gather round. Bedtime with Barney.
And we're story bound. Hi there, boys and girls. This is your friend Barney, and I've got a wonderful story that I hope you're going to just love. It's called Three Little Birds. It's really a story about growing up and learning to do new things all by yourself. And you know how much fun that can be. Oh boy. Now, are you comfortable and all snuggled up? Get ready to use your imagination, okay? Here we go. Once upon a time, Way up high, near the top of a very tall tree, there was a tiny nest. And in that little nest lived a mama bird and her 3 baby birds. The mama bird had just returned to the nest with worms for her babies to eat. Baby birds love worms, you know. Now, you girls and boys would never eat worms, would you? But to a baby bird, a worm is a delightful treat. Anyway, when the mama bird brought her babies their worms, she also brought them a message.
My children, you've grown so big and so quickly. You all have such beautiful feathers, and your wings have grown very strong. Children, today is the day you will learn how to fly. It looks like you're ready.
The baby birds, named Jessica, Johnny, and Max, did not understand what their mother wanted them to do. They had never tried to fly before, and they weren't sure they could do it. They were a little bit afraid.
I don't know how to fly, Mama.
That's okay. You will learn, Jessica.
Mama, will you teach us to fly?
Of course I will, Johnny.
Oh, Mama, I don't think I want to fly. I'm scared. I'm afraid to leave the nest.
Don't worry, Max. There's nothing to be afraid of. You have strong wings with beautiful feathers. You will have no problem learning how to fly.
But, Mama, I'm scared.
Don't you worry, little Max. Don't you worry.
The next morning, the mama bird flew away from her nest. The baby birds anxiously awaited her return. They were hungry for their breakfast and were sure that the mama bird would be returning with a fresh breakfast of worms for them to eat. But when the mama bird finally returned to the nest, she had no worms for her babies.
Mama, we're hungry. Did you bring us breakfast?
Where are the worms, Mama? We need to eat.
I'm starving.
Today, children, you're going to get your own worms. You've all gotten so big. Now you can learn to feed yourselves.
But I don't see any worms in our nest, Mama.
Jessica's right, Mama. How can we eat worms if they are here for us?
And I'm starving.
Now, children, don't you worry. There will be plenty of worms for everyone to eat, but you have to find them on the ground.
The ground? Where is that? We've never been out of this nest.
Just look down, children. Do you see the bottom of this tree? Well, this tree grows out of the ground. The worms live in the ground too. So do other animals.
You mean there are other animals besides us?
Oh yes, Johnny. And other birds, and other trees. There's a big world out there, just full of adventures and treasures. It's all just waiting there for you to see it.
But how do we get there?
Yeah, how do we get out of this nest? I'm starving.
To get there, you have to fly. If you want to see what's out there, you'll have to leave this nest.
But we've never tried to fly before. How do you know we'll be able to fly, Mama?
Oh, you can fly, children. And if you're hungry enough, if you want to find out what it feels like to fly, you will fly.
But how, Mama?
Just watch, Johnny.
And with that, the mama bird flew from her nest, swirling through the air. At first, she circled around her nest, chirping happily at her babies who watched in amazement. Then, with the wink of an eye, the mama bird began to glide through the air, looking as if she did not have a care in the world. Oh boy, she looked like she was having fun.
Wow, flying around looks great. I've got to try it.
But you've never done it before. Aren't you scared?
Well, yes, a little. But birds are supposed to fly. It's part of growing up. It's something new for us to learn, and learning is fun. For us, learning to fly is all a part of growing up.
Jessica is right, Max. It's fun to be little, but it's also fun to grow up.
Are you ready to try it? Let's go.
Jessica and Johnny flapped their wings as quickly as they could. They soared through the air, laughing in amazement as they flew over trees and places they had never seen before. Oh, it was stupendous. But back in the nest, Max sat staring at his brother and sister. As they flew out of sight, tears filled his eyes. Max could not watch anymore. He turned away from where his brother and sister had taken off and buried his face in his wing and cried. He kept on crying until he heard a familiar voice.
What's wrong, little one? Don't you want to fly?
Oh, Mama, please don't leave me behind. I'm afraid to learn how to fly.
But you're also afraid to go hungry. Remember, you said you were starving. I'll stay in the nest with you, little Max. And when you're hungry, when you want those worms badly enough, you will fly.
The mama bird gave Max a hug and then told him she would take him under her wing. Max was very hungry. He was ready to fly.
Are you all set, Max?
I'm scared, Mama, but I'll try it.
Max hopped up on the edge of the nest, took a deep breath, stretched out his wings, and jumped. And before he knew it, Max was soaring through the clouds and over the trees. He was having so much fun, he forgot about wanting to eat. And he forgot how scared he was. And later, he caught all the worms he wanted.
Oh, Mama, I've never had this much fun in my whole life.
I knew you would, Max. I'm so happy for you.
And they all grew up to be big and strong and happy. The end. Oh, I hope you liked that fun story. You see, little Max learned to trust his parents. And he learned to fly all by himself. Remember, whenever you want to learn to do something, whether it's learning how to ride a bicycle or how to use a fork and spoon, the important thing is to try. And to let a grown-up you trust help you. That's so nice. And now it's time to get a good night's sleep. So, just snuggle into your pillow and dream about flying. Time to sleep, time to dream, little one. Close your eyes, covers up, night has come.